but like I'm a Hammer guy. I like a lot of spectral horror and slow build and slow reveals. And one of the movies that I dearly love that I always tell people, they're like, well, what kind of horror do you like? And Peter Straub's Ghost Story, which the movie's okay, but my God, the book is just this long, slow, excruciating slide down a razor blade, and 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 when it starts to pay off, oh shit, it's a payoff. And so I really like this kind of evocative.
where you're, let's say you're investigating a dungeon and things are getting worse and worse the farther you go in the dungeon, and the players are getting more and more nervous, going, especially I always like the part where you find dead bodies and they're torn up and they find a journal on the body and they start flipping the journal. It's like, oh, we went investigate this dungeon, and I had bad dreams the night before, but it's okay. It means there's treasure ahead. Which, by the way, I include that in my dungeon. They find a journal that says, I had terrible dreams about mummies and evil stuff, but that must mean there's treasure in the dungeon. So I'm all excited. And then as things go on, it gets, things starts building, and you find stuff scribbled on the wall in blood and, scraps of paper that say, oh my God, and it's torn off, just, so that's the kind of stuff I like. And I don't think the dungeon adventures use that as much as they should, because I think that's a great device to use in D&D or, other kinds of RPGs besides horror RPGs.